What's going on? Where's my voice? I just brushed my teeth. I usually gargle it up, but it wasn't working this time around. But anyway, how's it going? Hold on, give me a second. Sorry. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, hello. Oof, look at that hair. My hair is growing like out of control right now. Like I cut it a little bit, and then it started growing even more. So I don't know where it's about to be in a few weeks. But I am getting it dyed again, so I want there to actually be hair for there to be, you know, hair there to actually dye. So, how did everybody enjoy the new year? I have been very silent, for the most part anyway, on pretty much every platform. But you know, it is what it is. Um, let's see here. I hope I'm not blocking the microphone because I do that a lot. So, 2018. I mean, it's already a mess. We have, you know, people acting stupid, using their platforms to make like false claims of helping people when they're really helping themselves. Number one. Number two, we have that person's brother using the N word like it's an everyday thing. Then we also have, you know, the president of the United Servers of Twitter sending out a whole bunch of tweets talking about he's a genius and all of this stuff. I mean, and then going crazy over this book that's been released, about the White House staff pretty much saying that he's unfit to be president and all this stuff, you know. Uh, Maybe we'll start with that. Pretty much, I have an issue with people who brag about the things that they've got, or they brag about, you know, their qualities or qualities. Um, in my opinion, anybody who has to say that they're a genius is really not. Anybody who has to flaunt their wealth everywhere all the time, you know, they usually have some deep rooted issues, or they have some type of complex, inferiority complex, that they, you know, they have to be that person. It's a mess. It really is a mess. Um, eh, but honestly, I feel like a hit dog will holler. There has to be some kind of truth in that book in order for them to really pay so much attention to it. But then we have to realize that we're talking about Trump, and it's like, if you're talking about, you know, he literally goes after everybody for saying any little thing about him. Um, and he's like very, very childlike like that. Even my brother, who's 8, knows not to really pay anybody any attention if they are saying like, you know, crap about you. And so we taught him that very early on. And, you know, he just does him. I wish that our president would just do him and, you know, try to put some actual beneficial things in motion. So enough of that. I really don't want to spend a lot of time on him. He is irrelevant to my life, until he starts to mess with it. Um, in entertainment news, obviously we had the whole Paul Brothers situation. Now, I already had an issue with, gosh, I already had an issue with Jake Paul because he's, well, the both of them are a mess. But you know, I didn't really look over there over that way because I really didn't care. They didn't have anything that I was interested in, so I never watched them to begin with. Um, but there is something to be said when you want to sit up there and get on. It's just a mess. Okay, so I understand a lot of people vlog, a lot of people, record the, things that they do when they go out of the country, especially, they do like record a lot and they, document, just, to have those memories and stuff. Fine. I don't have a problem with the vlogging. I have a problem with the content. Obviously, you know, first of all, it wasn't okay. It didn't even start with the whole suicide thing. It started way well before that. When I saw him, dressing in these traditional, Japanese garbs and then dancing around in them, kind of just being ignorant about the culture, and everybody was feeding into it, which was really bothersome to me anyway. But they knew they'd probably be on like his YouTube channel, so they probably knew him anyway. So, but I still had a problem with that to begin with. Then this fool is gonna go into a place that is known as the Suicide Forest with his camera, and then later on, when they actually see a dead body, they continue to record. Now, this is what I don't understand, and you have a lot of people who are caping for this guy, and I don't understand why. Um, you had a lot of time, even if you guys did end up getting that stuff on camera and you did go through recording it and all that stuff. People are like, oh, everybody makes mistakes and stuff and all that stuff, but this is more than just a mistake. Understand that when you are a YouTuber, when you are somebody who makes content, there's editing that has to be done. Okay, that means that, somebody, I don't know if he edits his own videos or if he has somebody editing him for him now, but some editing went through and somebody had to make the decision to keep that footage in there. Any person in their right mind would, make the decision to cut that portion out of the video. Maybe just record outside of the forest and be like, okay, so we're going into the forest now. And then maybe later, tell about your experiences. Say, yeah, we did actually run into one, and such as such. Maybe not even go into that much detail, but then, say, anybody out there who is going through something, make sure that you talk to somebody, and kind of offer some advice like that. You didn't have to show the visuals. The visuals is really what made it go completely left, and what made everybody turn on you. You really shouldn't have showed the visual. You really shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have even gone into the forest with a camera. Honestly, whoever was with you should have also told you that. But of course, they're probably a bunch of yes men. But anyway, I mean, that whole situation was just a mess. I really just, I've never had respect for them before, and I definitely don't now. Like, who does that? That is so insensitive. So insensitive. For a brief moment, we were talking about the Paul brothers, um, who have quickly now become the most hated YouTubers. But then there are still so many people that like them, and they're still like, oh, they just made a mistake. Somebody had the nerve to say, oh, they're just stupid kids. I'm like, they're my age, and I think like Logan may be older than me. Like I look, let's stop that. Let's stop it. Let's stop that, because you don't want me to have to play the white privilege card today. You don't want me to do it. I can't believe there are really some people out there who are really just still defending them like this is something. And then Jake went on and said the N word, and I'm like, okay, so we're still doing that. I mean, even it, it's bad when Bad Baby, that girl, that chick, Danielle Bergoli, or whatever her name is, these hoes, it's bad when she denounces the act. Like when she tells you that it's bad, it's bad because the stuff that she's been doing. But I know she would never do that. It's borderline sick. It's borderline sick and mentally in like it kind of just out there to even do something like that. And then the fact that they started laughing and stuff, like don't that's something that's really bad. And then the person, I feel so bad for the family that had to, they probably saw this footage of their loved one, you know, who had hung himself. Like like I don't know. It's just really sad. It's really sad, guys. Just really be careful about the things that you post because you never know. And something like that really just should have never seen the light of day. It shouldn't have been. The camera should have just gone off right then and there at that moment. But and then he says, oh, just because I didn't monetize it, who cares? And then he has all of these deals, all of these like endorsement deals and stuff. Yet my girl, Lovely T, who makes real quality content that is not problematic, can't even get her, like, her channel has been completely demonetized. Yet we can have these idiots pulling stupid pranks and doing all of this bull crap and get all of the money in the world. And then people who actually do rely on YouTube for monetization for all of that and who don't have like big endorsements and sponsors really can't do anything. Like they literally lose money, because then the big companies who used to support Google and YouTube and stuff, they end up pulling out because it looks bad for their brand and all that stuff. I mean, it's really gone downhill because of all of the mess that a lot of these other YouTubers are doing with PewDiePie, with his issues with the N word and being like all of like the anti, what the hell is that? Hold on. Oh gosh. Okay, something like crawled up here. What? Anyway, yeah, with all of the racially charged things as he's said in the past and everything, I mean, it didn't. I don't even know if it started with him, but he was one of the ones that really made a lot of the bigger names pull out from YouTube and stop sponsoring them. If they was black, they would have been shut down. That's so true. And you know what? I had to check one of my friends uh, on Twitter earlier today. If you look on my Twitter, you'll see my reply to I don't know if it was a snide comic or something, but he was, a high school friend. So we really haven't seen much of each other since high school. So I don't know what his thought process is. College changes people, becoming an adult changes people. You grow up and you learn, gain new experiences, and then you're like kind of like a different person than you used to be. But we were really cool in high school. But he recently tweeted something out saying, "Oh, um, can somebody help me with my report on white privilege?" Uh, Obviously, that was like a sarcasm and whatever. And I was like, okay, where is this going? Then somebody replied to him saying, oh, it's simple. It doesn't exist. You see, the thing is, a white person would say that, and this is not all white people, but typical white person would say that it doesn't exist. And the fact that you're sitting here saying that it doesn't exist just proves that it does. It just proves that it does. Somebody who is not actually going through the issues does not understand it when it actually comes out into their face. But yeah, so that whole, yeah, if they were black, yeah, they would lose all their monetization. They would never be allowed to make another video ever again. But people like to stay blind to the fact that there is such a thing as privilege. It's a shame. And again, back to Lovely T, I've been following her since 2013. And, I've never had an issue with it. Even if I disagree with her on certain topics, I have never, been upset at her. I've never wanted one of her videos to be taken down. And she's always been very true to what she believes in, and she creates quality content, like stuff that people can actually get into. It's not just stupid pranks or stupid things that they do. She reports on viral stories, news stories, celebrity news and gossip and all that stuff. But then whenever she would bring up like the big news stories and stuff, and like big political issues and racial issues, they would be demonetized. Her entire news channel has been completely demonetized because YouTube finds it to be too controversial. So her channel is controversial, but these Logan brothers up here destroying property and lighting stuff on fire and showing dead bodies, that's not controversial. That's not, completely stupid and immature. Like, these guys are literally my age. They should not be doing stuff like that. It's really irritating. I loved her news channel. Her news channel was great. It's a shame. um the new, like, I literally, that would be my news right there. Whatever she was reporting on, I knew about. My mom would ask me, oh, did you hear about this? I'm like, Did Lovely T report on it? I don't know. And I used to love her little theme song, the dun, 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 dun. She had it hooked up like an actual like news channel, and it was actually really good. And she had her names, Ratchet, Florida, what was it, Ghetto Ash, Georgia, Trifling, Texas. Like she had it hooked up. Pitiful PA, Lord. Look, I mean, it was good, but like they don't want that. They want just mess all the time and story times and reaction videos. And I know I make reaction videos. It's fine, but I do like to offer a little bit more on the side. Some actual critique, some actual like research done, some facts, some of what I feel. Just more. But at the same time, like it's really sad. It's honestly really sad. But I don't claim monetization on any of my videos because they're all copyright claimed. Just because I really don't care about that. I'm not doing this channel to get money. To really, well, you know what? After this, they probably won't be. How come the YouTube didn't take down the video? He took it down. Yes, he took it down himself, and only after he got backlash. And that's the thing about these, a lot of these YouTubers. They will only take a video down if it's gotten so many dislikes over the likes, and if they've gotten a lot of backlash for it and they've gotten blown up on social media. Had nobody called him out for that bull crap, I bet you that video would still be up. I bet you it would still be because YouTube wasn't even messing around with it. They don't pay attention to his channel or PewDiePie's channel. They don't pay attention to it because they're making the money, so they don't care about that. But you know, Lovely T posts a video about Philando Castillo. I think that was one of the videos when that whole situation with the police brutality of Philando Castillo, and that video was taken down or it was demonetized. It wasn't taken down, but it was demonetized for what? There was no, and it was all fair use. She used those news clips for commentary. They weren't just thrown out there. They were used to kind of technically I could claim fair use too because I'm doing commentary. It's not just the reaction. I'm also sharing my thoughts on it. I'm also doing that, but I don't really even bother with it. Um, YouTube doesn't want to be the place of consciousness unless you're a late night host. Well, we all need shows then. It's really sad. But anyway, moving on from that, I don't want to spend too much time on them. They're not getting a whole bunch of free promotion from me. Coyotes. Oh, yes. Oh, wait, tonight the Queen's Court is coming back, right? Oh, God, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see who they roast. I know they're probably. Oh, I actually hope they roast a Logan. I hope they roast Logan Paul. I do. They probably won't because I don't know how often they go over into white YouTube land. But if somebody brings it, somebody better put them on the docket. Somebody put them on the docket. Put them on the docket. I want to see Kaya roast the mess out of them. Put them on the docket. Candy will be. Oh yeah, because they were they were removed from the Escape concert. That's right. They probably will drag. They probably will drag Candy and the rest of Escape. They probably will. They probably will. It will definitely. Candy is definitely on the docket. Definitely. Oh, that's funny. I haven't even been watching Real Housewives. Literally, like I just watch Ashley's recaps, and that's how I keep up with what's going on with them. But I really couldn't care less about Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. I don't care about that show. I honestly I don't even watch reality TV. Although I am kind of liking Miami, they're doing it up. Miss Amara La Negra, she is so beautiful, and I love how she's so like she's so confident in her image and her blackness, and she just appreciates. I appreciate someone who appreciates their own blackness. It's amazing, and I followed her on Instagram. I followed her on everything that I could follow her on, and honestly, like She's just magnificent. I love her, and I listen to a couple of her songs too. I be getting it. She has some pretty good music out so far. So I'm really hoping that she gets it together. I hope that she leaves that Young Hollywood though, cause he made me so upset. He made me so upset. Like his comments were just completely out of pocket and just like colorist as hell. I couldn't do it. He called her Nutella. He's like, "Oh, my Nutella queen," all sarcastic and stuff. I wish she would have punched the mother like, oh Lord, why the sad title? What's up? Oh, you're a little bit late. The sad title is due to the fact that we have a bunch of people acting stupid. We started with Donald Trump, then we went to the Paul brothers. Okay, but now we're lighting it up a little bit. A whole new look from the industry. Yes, I'm really hoping because she's correct about the fact that there really has never been any Afro Latinas in media. It's always been lighter skinned, lighter than me Latinas, J Lo and Shakira and Selena even. They were all lighter skinned. And they got more. They received more. Even Adrienne Bailon. I mean, she's yeah, she is a breath of fresh air. That's really what, and I know I just enjoyed watching her on the show. Um, but somebody said something really interesting. I think it was Adrian or Ashley was one of them I was watching, and they said that I hope it's not going to be her entire storyline. Like, yeah, we want it to be the center point of why she's doing this, but hopefully there's other things that define her rather than just her being an Afro Latina, which again is great. But it's not going to really last on a reality TV show. It's really not going to last. Is people have really short attention spans and they really won't be able to get it for a while. Like people are into it now, but yes, but Celia Cruz, yes, we love Celia Cruz over here. We were listening to some Celia Cruz last. What was it? Yeah, it was New Year's, because I went to my friend Augustine's house and they're all like Latina. They're like it was like a bunch of Latinas there. Um, so yeah, we were listening to a few things and see, just looking how she goes. Yeah, she has beautiful skin. She has beautiful skin. Um, Amada, but that's the thing. Like she's somebody who celebrates um being dark being dark skinned, and it's something that we really need for our community, not just Latino, black community too, because we have different shades and everything, and a lot of times people put down those who are darker skinned, and it's really not right. Everybody is beautiful no matter what their skin tone. But of course it goes right back to um, white supremacy and racism and slavery. Oh my gosh, check out my Twitter. I retweeted Adrian Expression. He had this tweet that he sent out, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but basically saying that racism and slavery is the root of how society works today for people of color. And it's because of that. He was kind of equating it to that, and the reason why people can't get certain jobs, and the reason why they fit into certain stereotypes, because they held us down for so long, and we were only able to get like the lowest of the low of everything. But there were black people on Twitter tweeting, "What is Afro Latina?" I mean, honestly, come on. And Normani is a perfect example of how people of color are treated. Very, very true. It's becoming a little bit easier, but it's still not completely. I mean, you still have people who go in on her, but she's taking it day by day, and then hopefully she's not letting it bother her anymore. I know things have not gotten all that much easier for her, but she has a good support system. um, People were saying that she's doing blackface and stuff. Oh yeah, people were saying that she does blackface and stuff. Like who? For, I don't know who's doing that because that people don't. This is what I'm saying. Like People really don't sit here. They really don't believe that there are black Latinos. They really, a lot of my family are darker than me who are Latino. My grandfather, my grandfather was darker than me, and he's Latino. Like my grandfather on my father's side, he's from Puerto Rico, but he is darker than most. So it just it doesn't make any sense. A lot of people they do that. My cousins from Venezuela, one of my cousins married a woman from Venezuela, and their kids are darker than me. So I'm just like, come on, that's just another, again, it's that Eurocentric standard of beauty coming back in again. And then of course, whenever somebody thinks about Latinos, they always think that they're, oh, beautiful golden skin, and they have the lighter skin and they look all exotic and everything, and you know so that standard of what Latinos are supposed to look like is exactly the reason why people think that she's doing blackface, because they don't people have not seen enough of them in media. They haven't seen enough of them in their faces, so they don't think that they actually exist. They do exist. Go down to South America, okay? Go actually, it starts down in Honduras, and then all the way down Nicaragua and Costa Rica. My uncle, he's engaged to a woman who is originally from, is she Costa Rica? No, she's Panamanian. She's from Panama. Her family, they're all from Panama, but they're all Afro Latina. They're all they're darker than me. They're like, I want to say like the same complexion as Amara, maybe a little darker than her, but they get dark. They've got the melanin. They're in the sun all day long, all the time. It becomes part of your DNA. It's like it's inherited. Okay, like it happens. It is what it is. But they're still beautiful people. They all look beautiful, all of them. But that's the thing. Like, I mean, again, people see the J Los and the Adrian Bailons, they see the Selena Gomez, they see them, and they automatically assume that they're the best representation of a Latino. They're not. It's not. Again, the dark skinned Latinos are held up so long people don't know what they look like or exist. Yeah, no, it's a big thing, especially in like places like Cuba. It's like a big thing because there are Afro Latinos in Cuba who get really discriminated against and stuff. They touched on that in Scandal, in the beginning of the season, when what's his name was over there and he was sleeping with this girl, and she said, oh, they would automatically treat me like I'm some kind of sex worker or something coming out of your room because you're American or whatever. Um, so yeah, no, it's an issue everywhere. Colorism is an issue everywhere, and racism is an issue everywhere. Not just in the United States; it's everywhere. But and, it starts at home. We really have to take steps on trying to get people to understand that this sort of a thing exists. And most people, they are so they're brought up in this kind of culture and in stereotyping other people of other races, and it's kind of become the norm so much that they don't themselves even understand that they're doing something to hurt another group of people. They really just don't understand that. And so that's why, when we try to speak up about it, they're like, oh, why are you getting all sensitive and stuff? It's not that serious. It is that serious because we're people just like you, who have feelings just like you, who have issues just like you. Like, we can't, like, again, we're all one human race. We really need to stop acting like this is something new. Anyway, moving on. I want to check out, because I actually have not checked out EXO songs. I posted a video today with Luna and Amber. I'm really hoping that we're heading for an FX. Um, I'm like going from one thing to another, I know, but I'm trying to get it all out before I have to go. Um, so yes, I love that song. The Lower. It sounded really good, but Luna is everything, and I'm hoping that FX is coming back because I haven't seen Crystal. Have I seen Crystal? I have not seen Crystal. I haven't seen Victoria. I follow Luna and I follow Amber on Instagram, so I see them a lot. Did you see Lauren's all night video? No, I have not. I'm probably not going to do a reaction to that though because I've already heard this song. Maybe I'll do a quick like review of the video when I see it. But I feel like I'm not gonna. I'm steering away a little bit from the reactions. Like I'm still gonna post them, but it's probably not going to be as it's probably not going to be as apparent because YouTube has issues and they be want to take my stuff down in a minute. Um, and the editing that I do is not. Oh, you didn't need to see that. That's not even. That doesn't belong to me. That stuff. This is not even my room. Um, I wish she hit a dance break. I don't think so. That's not Lauren. Come on. But I'll check it out and let you guys know what I thought about it. But again, I'm steering away a little bit from that. Um, uh, Victoria is having a Chinese solo debut. I mean, she can sing, but she's not like solo singer material. She's gonna just do mostly dancing or something. I didn't know that she was doing a. See, this is what they're doing with the Chinese members of these groups. Look at Lei, the only Chinese member of EXO left, and they got him stuck over there in China doing solo promos. It's like, why? I mean, fine, yeah, that's their home country, but I don't know. I really miss Lei this 2017. Like, he was nowhere to be found. I was so upset about it. I was so upset about it. He had his China Sheep uh, song and video. It was kind of cool. It was kind of weird, but um, Chen is not Chinese. That his actual name is Kim Jong Dae. He is Korean. It's just that he took up the name Chen, I guess, just to sort of fit in with the rest of XOM. Same thing with Shumin. Shumin is not actually Shumin. Shumin is actually what Kim Min Suk. But yeah, the two of them who are in XOM are actually they're actually Korean. They're not Chinese, at least not to my knowledge. I mean, the both of them have Chinese names. The only ones in the group who are actually Chinese when the group first got together was Chris, who is his last name is Wu, Tao, Huang Zitao, and Lei, who is Zhang Yixing. Was that it? No, Luhan. Luhan. What was Luhan? Was Luhan Chinese? I know he was in the Chinese group, but yeah, he's Chinese too. So Luhan. So it was four of them out of 12 members. Out of 12 members, like come on. So I mean, and then all of the Chinese members left because they knew they weren't be treated. They knew they weren't being treated right. And look at Chris, like he's doing his thing. I'm saying right now, Chris and Tao, they're doing their thing out there. Luhan, I've seen him a little bit, but I haven't really seen him too much. Um, do you think SM should send them all to the military at the same time to save? I don't know. They originally said that they were going to do that with Shiny, but I won't mention them because it's still too soon. I don't think they're going to do that though. There's too many. Like I don't know, for them to be gone for that long period of time. Again, people will probably forget about them. I'd say send maybe two members at a time, um, and start maybe just take one singer, one dancer, and leave Chanyeol for last because we need those rap verses. Um, okay, you have the wrong group, hun. Jackson is in GOT7, not EXO. you mean it's okay. It's okay. Not everybody knows K-pop that well, but we ain't about to get on Jackson. My girl Gigi calls him Wax and Wang. We're not about to get on GOT7 right now. We're not about to do it. We're not about to do it. Because I used to like them at one point, but then too many of them, they got really problematic. Some of them. I don't really care for Jackson. Sorry, I don't. He's said and done too many problematic things for my tastes. Once you become problematic, I have the right to stop following you. Um, there's just been like, do you like Bam Bam? Bam Bam is cool. Yeah, I like Bam Bam, and I also like Jin Young. He used to be called Jr. Junior or something. He's cool too. But and then maybe Mark. But once one member of a group starts to go down the rails, that's why EXO was on thin ice because of all the stuff that was going on with Baekhyun. But he redeemed himself, and the rest of the group was fine. So I let it go, and they put out good music. Um, I really need to listen to their album EXO. But I don't really care for GOT7. I feel like only a couple of songs I've really liked, and I felt like it was like JYP trying to revive what he lost with 2 p.m. So I didn't really care about it. Again, a seven-member group. 2 p.m. debuted as a seven-member group, and then J Park left and made an empire for himself. I follow him on Instagram. He is doing the damn thing. Although I still don't appreciate how Rock Nation shaded the mess out of him and called him a YouTuber slash breakdancer. Not too much of a fan of Twice. Me neither. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy about um Twice. Honestly, I'm not that crazy about a lot of JYP artists right now. Like after what Miss A and they disbanded. Lord, we knew it was coming, but Miss A and a couple other. I did like 2 p.m., 2 a.m. They have amazing voices. Blackpink over time. Now, y'all, if you saw my video for the artists that I want to see more from in 2018, Blackpink was on that list, and I feel like Blackpink they need to do something more with their they need a full album. They need a full body of work to go from because they only have singles out right now, and it's a problem. You only have 5 songs. Like we need this album. We need a full album from them because then the popularity they already have a big following. So all they need now is to release a full length album. They remind me of Fifth Harmony when they first started. Who? Twice or Blackpink? I did like yes. I ended up listening to Perfect Velvet, and I do like the album. Maybe I'll share my thoughts about that on a video. Not tonight though. Time. Um, Wonder Girls was good. Yes, Wonder Girls was good. Release an album 2 years after debut. Blackpink. But yeah, no, they're probably not gonna. Let's see. 2 years after Black debut. Yeah, no, I mean that'll be fine, but like even so, they've only released singles. At least Fifth Harmony had like an EP, um, but then they performed those songs like everywhere for 2 years. They kind of got tired of it, so I guess maybe Blackpink is doing it good. Okay, it doesn't matter. Did you see Yixing on that Chinese? No, I did not. No. The thing is, I'm so upset. I haven't actually been looking for Lay in China right now. Like I haven't really. Except for that time that Jackson ran into Lay on. I'm sorry. Lay is probably my second favorite member of EXO. After Dio is Lay. I think I've said that before. Dio, Lay, Chen made his way up to the top three. I'm sorry, but Chen made his way up because he was killing it on this last album. If Blackpink come to USA, 5H is screwed. Ooh, we said that about Little Mix. We said that about Little Mix. Did somebody text me? This see, okay. Anyway, I don't know. They just lack in performance. As long as 5H is with Epic, they're screwed. Yeah, no, we need somebody else to sign them. We really do. Like it needs to happen. Because now, they got what they wanted. They got Camila, so they're not even going to pay our girls any mind at all. It's just, it's over. That would never work. They already don't want to. No, that would never work. Um, so the thing about it is, time for solo, I guess. Oh no, stop. The thing about it is, yeah, okay. So this year, I feel like we're going to get um hey, we're gonna be getting some more solo material from each of the girls. Hopefully, we'll finally get some solo stuff from Normani that's not a cover. She's signed now with this other management company, and let's hope. 5H would not make it in Korea. Like while they're on the outside, fine, but inside, no, because you already see what's going been going on with my girl Alex, who was in that failed flop group Rania, and then they called BP Rania, and then now they're nobody, and then they said they kicked Alex out, or Alex said she was kicked out, and then they said, oh no, she's still here, and then oh no, no, no. I mean, that group changes rosters as much as well, no, I won't say that because that's actually kind of gross, but they change rosters so often. It's like I don't even know who's in the group. When I was following the group, it was like so shady because they didn't even take the time to give Alex like they didn't teach her any of the dance moves. She would leave halfway through. She would leave after her part and come back later on, and I'm just like, no. I mean, train there. Um, I think they'll be fine if they train here. They just need that training that's going to push them further. They need to find the right choreographer. They need to find, they need to find the regimen that works best for them. Destiny's Child wasn't built in a day. Um, Recently, one of my friends sent me footage from their 2001 concert in London. I mean, they kind of sounded a mess. So let's they need Gibson. Listen, Lorianne Gibson is not about to go over there to them girls unless they're paying her millions, and they ain't got that coin right now. Hopefully, we get some Normani stuff. I know that she has a song coming out with Khalid. Again, like I said before, I'm not a fan of Khalid, so I may or may not be listening. Okay, I'm gonna listen to it, but I'm probably like I'm just not. I don't know if I'm downloading it. I feel like it's gonna be hard for Normani to make it. A lot of people say that, um, just based on like all the mess that's been surrounding her with people acting stupid. 5H are good, just not consistent. It's funny that you say that, but one of their lines in the song is in Angels, "You were too inconsistent." Mm, I need a balance. Yeah, no, it's true. I feel like you do need somebody who's a little bit more of a powerhouse to pair up with Normani because, Khalid and Normani are kind of like the same person, or they both have kind of like the same style, the same vocal type. um but I feel like you would need a guy. Who are we gonna get? Who? Because I really don't know any like male artists that I could really see her collaborating with that would really, you know, take it there with her. Not Bruno. No. Yeah, they would do a cute little dance choreo thing, but I feel like it. No, that's no too much. Mm-mm. I'm not feeling. No, maybe Chris Brown. I mean, I could see it. Just don't act stupid. Like, but I feel like they don't fuck with him no more. Yeah, no, he dissed them. They don't mess with him no more. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you know what? Well, maybe Drake. I don't know. But he dissed them. Yeah, a couple. Was it a couple of years ago or like a year ago? Um, well, actually, he didn't diss. Did he diss them? I don't know if he dissed them or if it was when he dissed Tinashe, and then they all like ended up unfollowing him. Oh, I can't remember what happened now. That's how irrelevant he is to my life. Let me stop. Including Zendaya. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. So it was Zendaya, Tinashe, and the girls of Fifth Harmony who unfollowed him. It was Dinah and Normani who had followed him originally, and then they unfollowed him. I don't think they ever followed him back again. But it is what it is. He probably blocked them from the account because he's petty like that. I feel like when somebody like Camila doing an R&B song becomes popular, unlike someone like Tamar, it's true. It's true. Man had the nerve to tell me, "Oh, Camila, she's not white. She's Latina." Okay. Okay. You do know that race refers to color of the skin and features, not just your heritage. She is white Latina. She has white skin. So okay. She may speak Spanish, and she may be from a country that was influenced with Spanish culture and of Spanish descent. But she has Eurocentric features. Did you hear about Kevin McCall? What about Kevin McCall now? Because that guy right there, I mean, he has some like deep rooted issues. Um, deep rooted issues. The thing with his baby mama, or what are we talking about? Because Kevin's on the crap list. He's been on the crap list for years. Ever since right after he did that song when he produced the track and he was rapping on the track with Kiki Palmer when she released her mixtape. Um, he did that song with her. Um, you got me or something. He had something to say about that years ago. He threatened Chris and royalty. Oh hell no! Why do people gotta bring kids up in the set? Oh jeez. Like I had an issue with what's her name, Kaya, a little bit, but she was okay because she didn't really roast the unborn child like that. But but still, Calvin Harris recently followed Normani. People think they might collab. Uh, okay, I don't know what Calvin is serving that Normani would um, really get with. I don't know. I've never liked Calvin Harris. He was always kind of ugh to me. Do you think Normani is working on an EP because she's been in the studio a lot? Uh, maybe not an EP, but maybe just like recording and recording. Because see, the thing is, um, the more you do it, the easier it becomes for you to record. So maybe just playing around a lot with some stuff. Maybe recording multiple songs with other people, maybe just multiple collaborations, and that's the reason why she's in the studio. I don't know if she's releasing a full EP. I mean, it would be interesting. Right, but those big producers could still be working on other people's songs that she just happens to feature in. Or maybe it's just a collaboration of yeah, no. I feel like putting out an entire project kind of goes beyond, what they really need to be doing cuz the group should come first in the end. Who is that? Okay, what time is it? The clock is not working. I got to look at this thing. 6:59. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Who do you think will survive out of 5 age when it ends? I mean, we always get on this topic. See my other videos if you really want to see that. Honestly, at this point, I really don't know. It seems like Lauren, they'll all survive in some kind of way. I feel like nobody's gonna really give up on any of them when they decide to disband. Um, but as of right now, Lauren looks to be the one to really, because she's out there. She's a socialite, so she's out there like really networking and stuff. I don't know about everybody else yet. Dinah had that one thing, but that Boom Boom song honestly could have never seen the light of day. I would have been fine with it. She needs to pick another somebody else to collaborate with. I wasn't feeling it. Like it was a good song, but I really wasn't feeling it. Um, Lauren's working. She's working. Lauren's working. She's working. I'm so excited about this. I'm too excited about the attack on Queen's Court. None of her performances. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. No, I don't think she holds the group back. She definitely puts in vocally recently, definitely. Because when she did the "Don't Say You Love Me" and "Can You See," she's definitely been putting in work. The only solo song I like is Ali's, but I still stream the other song. All night, I could do it out all night. Like it's an okay song. I wasn't really feeling it. It was very generic in my opinion. Um, yeah, I do like "Look at Us Now" a little bit more than I like "All Night" and "Boom Boom." Like I don't know. Yeah. I feel like they don't watch their performances back. Do you? That I always do that, and then I cringe every single time. Eventually, it'll get better. I like all of Lauren's solo songs. She's really showing that she can be diverse. Yeah, with the style of each song is a little different. Strangers and All Night and Back to Me. Each of them has like a different style that they follow. But um, the only one that I really liked a lot was Back to Me. I like Strangers. I download it, but I don't really listen to it often. But yeah, this year's like a trial run to see if they can survive solo. I mean, yeah, we probably won't get an album this year. We'll probably just get maybe like a couple of singles or something, some collaborations with the whole group, but mostly they'll probably mostly focus on and then they'll come back 2019 Destiny refilled, fulfilled. I am tired, guys. I will say that at least Allie makes the attempt get the um moves right and stuff, but Lauren doesn't even seem like she's trying most of the time, but it's okay. No, they won't. Especially with Cole's album coming out this year, I feel like they're not gonna get crap this year. They're not gonna get anything. It's so sad. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't really know when Little Mix actually came out. But you're saying it's less than a year of a difference. Then Fifth Harmony should really honestly be on top. There's so much potential this area, this era. Yeah, they really did. But you know what? They wasted that. They wasted it, and then they wasted the self-titled. They wasted the self-titled album. Like they wasted the name self-titled on this album because nope, just no. Um, wait. Okay. It's hard moderating the comments on this. Line up, in my opinion, don't say let me refer. Oh, I've seen Adrian's reviews of their performances. Most of the time, he just roasts them and keep it moving. Although he did like their performance on the VMAs. Well, mostly just Normani. But that's something. He's like, everything was good. They just have to work on the vocals. I feel like "Don't Say You Love Me" should have been a single over "Down." An Angel would have been that girl. I'm just saying. Yeah, no, people felt sympathetic towards Camila because of all the stuff that she said. She felt like she was being overly sexualized and trapped, and she wasn't able to express herself artistically and all this stuff. Yes. Well, you know what? That's what you signed up for. Okay, I get so sick of people saying, they get into the stuff and then they realize that it's not what they thought it was. Look, it's the industry in a nutshell. If you're not feeling like that, then you leave. Then you leave. And that's what she did. But, the way she went about it, you shouldn't have gone a whole 5 years. 5 years, 4 years. Four? Yeah, you shouldn't have gone a whole 4 years. Um, they feeling that way and not doing anything about it. You had the choice. You had you had the choice to, get out of your contract and leave. But you did not want to. You renewed your contract. You didn't want to do it. Like, but then of course you had the backing of your label, so it didn't matter. As Latoya said, you should not have joined the group if you know you're doing it for the wrong reasons. She used them as a platform. Ooh. Yeah, no, Latoya, she be spitting some good facts. Latoya Luckett. Oh wait, she's married now. What's her name now? According to Kaya, she's been married twice. Oh, you know who just got married? Brian McKnight, for like the third time or second time. I don't know how many times it is. I, I greatly respect Brian McKnight. He's probably one of my favorite vocalists of all time, but his personal life, his like love life is a mess. It's a complete mess. I mean, it was alleged that his Back at One album was about his mistress and not even his wife. I was just like, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, no one. Yeah. Yes. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Justin, turn that down. Because I'm not trying to have them come on here and say that I'm copying. Stop. I'm saying do it now because I'm on a live stream. Don't be playing other people's videos while I'm on a live stream in here. Jesus. It never fails. It never fails. What are you doing? I don't know where you get in bed. You got to take a shower soon. You're taking a shower early. What? Yes. Too bad. That's what's happening. 8 o'clock. You want to know why? Because it's Monday and I have to watch The Gifted. Oh, so now they're going on in on Latoya. Latoya is above their pay grade. They need to stop. Oh gosh. Okay, so apparently this is getting some people triggered, and we're gonna move on. Moving right along. You guys already know how I feel about Camila. I have no issues with her because I obviously don't know her personally. I just know that I'm not crazy about her voice. Every time her song Havana comes on, I'm changing the channel. Um, I just don't like it. Um, and that's just that. I don't. I really don't. I don't care for her like that. Um, really? I don't feel like that. I feel like they really do still want to be together, but I feel like they also want to experience life apart. And it's kind of conflicting with what they are really supposed to be doing right now. Um, hmm. That's right. They do have to make 5 albums. Oof. We're only in the third one. Oh well. So you got to read these contracts, guys. Read them thoroughly. She doesn't even have that. A lot of times she goes flat and stuff too. Like let's not, especially when she does those runs. Sometimes they really do go off. She's gotten a little bit better with it now, but that was a running issue that I had with her before too. Did you see the New Year's performance? No, I did not. I missed it. That is actually the only performance that I missed was hers. I just saw her later on. I'm just like, why is she here? Did she perform? I guess she did, but but I didn't know that she actually performed on there. Um, we were drunk. Well, they were drunk, and I was in the kitchen trying to revive some macaroni and cheese that my girl attempted to make. No, no, it was good. It was good, nice and cheesy. But she put all this butter in it. I'm like, you ain't gotta put the butter. Like, cheese makes its own grease. Like it's gonna be all extra greasy, and it was greasy as hell, but it still tasted good. Just pat it down with some paper towels. Reminds me of Christina. She was like, if you watch on, she changes the tempo and dynamic of the song. Other girls usually get confused. Yeah. Well, when you're in a group, you can't really do stuff like that because everything has to kind of be rehearsed. I don't know. Christina, to me, her voice does not, and you guys know I feel like this, her voice does not sound like it used to. She does a little bit too much all the time. She's been like that anyway, but it gets to be too much. Um, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, I'm still gonna listen to her music though. Just somebody know. Sorry, I'm like checking my messages because I know that my. Oh, yeah, I did get the text. Okay, I'm gonna answer it later. Anyway, to the Christina and Pink song, I'm not. I'm not. I still feel like Pink was being shady. I don't know why. Sounds like it hurts when she sings. Oh, stop. No, it does. Especially when she was doing that tribute. Um, yeah. So there's that. I'm so tired. I'm probably gonna close this down in a minute. Some people think the straining sounds soulful. True. Look, she. I'm I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. But that's true. Screaming does not equal singing. Let's be real. Anyway, I'm hungry. Like I want something. I had an apple and I had dinner already. I don't know. Maybe it's because of all the extra working out I've been doing lately. My mom was calling me to wash it. Oh, go wash some dishes. Your mama didn't carry you 9 months in order for you not to do what she says. Go ahead, listen to your parents. Lauren's on tone too. Now she sounds more control. Yeah, no, Lauren sounds amazing lately. Um, yeah, yeah. No, I've been really like I've been like running out in like 20-degree weather and stuff. I wear like 4 layers. My friend who got me into it, he only wears like 2 layers. I'm like, he's like, it's because I'm half white. I'm like done. um, but yeah, no, I don't mess with that. Like I go out there, I put I have my t-shirt on, then I put a thermal on, then I put my hoodie on, and then I put the zip my light colored zip hoodie on. I don't play around with it, and I have 2 pairs of pants on, my sweats and my joggers. Kiki Wyatt is a great example of soul singing. You know, Kiki Wyatt is amazing. A little crazy. She needs to really get herself together, but she's amazing. Did you see Monica and Norm? No, Monica and Normani have a picture together. Where is that at? Oh my gosh, yes, I did see that H&M hoodie with that boy, that black boy, and he has on, what is it? Um, Something about monkey in the jungle. Yeah, no, H&M tried it, and they should be ashamed of themselves. So H&M posted, like, they had this ad or whatever, and then they had a photo, and it was this boy. He was black, and it had it had, you know how the graphic shirts and stuff they have on, like, different phrases and words and stuff, and it said something about being the funniest monkey in the jungle, or the something monkey in the jungle. And people went, best, was it best monkey in the jungle? I thought it was like funniest monkey in the best monkey in the jungle. uh, Justin, what you're not going to do is hijack my live stream again. um and it was just it, they clearly, like, should have known. Like, do they ever have any black people in these, like, thought groups, in these meetings that they have when they decide what they're going to do, these marketing meetings, these ad meetings? um don't choke on your own saliva. Stop, Justin. Oh my god, don't start. Stop, you're gonna fall. Stop. Anyway, um
Where's your spirit? I gotcha.
uh,
I gotcha. No.
yeah, right, that's the thing. Like, why is he the only black one and he has the monkey? No, this is just what happens. Like, it just happens all the time. We have issues like that. That happened with Dove last year. Eh, will you please stop? I'm calling mommy.
No.
Then go sit down.
You always get a live stream every time.
I don't know.
Why?
Anyway, God. Anyway, I don't know who came up with the idea. All I know is that H&M is in hot water right now because of their bull crap. Um. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna. Is that Splatoon 2?
Yes.
You would be watching that right now.
Yeah, you were even know when I was watching that. How do you even know it's Splatoon 2?
Because it didn't look like Splatoon 1. Like, the layout is
I know.
different.
I know. I know. It's Splatoon 2.
Yeah, I got this from H&M. H&M is so great. I mean, yeah, it's like either H&M or Forever 21. More people are going to Target though for clothes for some
We
reason.
lost control.
I don't know. I recently started catching up on shows that I was like not that I was missing over the holidays, like Boruto and well, obviously The Gifted, and also The Runaways. The Runaways is getting really really good. Like, I'm like excited for next week's episode. Actually, tomorrow's episode. It comes on Tuesdays, right? So I think tomorrow another episode will come out. Is it Tuesdays? I don't know if it's Tuesdays. Probably not Tuesdays. too much. It's like healing here. Flash, Ruby, yes, I've seen Ruby, and oh my god, Weiss is my favorite character on Ruby, and I would have been so upset if they really killed her off, because when that damn spear went through her back, I was like, I was sitting in the corner. I was like, oh my gosh, no, they did not. No, they did not kill my girl. No, they can't do that. The show cannot just be RBY. It can't just be Ruby. No, it could still be Ruby. But still, like, she just, But the thing is, like, I was scared, and then the next episode, they had like Jean apparently discovers his semblance, or is like transferring his aura into her so that her body can heal. So that was, that was a thing. Um, but they really, it was kind of dragging a little bit, but it started to get good, like probably like the last episode or so with Ilya and Blake fight. But that was a good one, and then they started with this big fight um, with like the whole of Team Ruby slash Ranger slash Ozpin slash. Oh yes, and Raven. Look, I was not expect that was a good twist because they had us thinking that this other girl was the Spring Maiden, and then all of a sudden, But the fact that that girl had to die in order for Raven to come out and be like, "Listen, ho, I'm actually the Spring Maiden," and her eyes went like they glowed. I was like, Raven, yes. I was like, you better up this bitch up next week. I'm telling you right now, this Saturday, I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be in it. What?
Nothing.
Oh, that's what I thought. Oh, bye. I have not seen Grownish yet. I really honestly didn't watch Blackish that much. I did, but then I kind of got over it. Like I was kind of like, you know, I lost interest after a while. Um, but I will check out Grownish. But that makes me wonder, like, when did she? Because she obviously wasn't the first host for the Spring Maiden's powers. So who did she obtain the powers from? I wonder who gave them to her. That makes me wonder if Summer Rose was actually the Spring Maiden, and when she died, then she, passed them on to Raven. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I've been having like little theories here and there, but they're not that great. I'm gonna go and check out. One of these guys does really good Ruby theories. I can't remember who it is now. Um, but I'm really interested to see what other people think about that. We still don't really know too much more about Summer Rose, except for the fact that she had the silver eyes and she's Ruby's mother, and that she was on Team Stark. But we really don't know that much more about her. People are complaining about Grownish because there are no dark skinned female characters. Uh, uh, always going to be an issue, isn't it? I mean, were we really surprised? Not really. I think Summer died because of Crow's bad luck. You know what I think? I think that Crow needs to hook up with Winter. That's so random. But yes, it needs to happen. I want to see if there was something like, because we haven't really seen much of Winter lately, and I want to see her in this, and I want to see her with the banter back and forth with Crow. Justin, what did I say?
I know.
No, you don't know. You turned it back up. Either leave the room, or you know what? I'm leaving the room.
No, I need to do it.
No, I'm leaving the room.
I need
I'm leaving the room. I got him to leave the room. That's how you do it, guys. Anyway, Snowbird for the win. Oh my gosh, no, yes. As soon as I saw the two of them fight, as soon as I saw their banter back and forth, I'm just like, there is sexual tension there. I can still hear you. He's like right outside the door. I also want Winter to be the Winter Maiden. That would be so obvious and just too predictable. I feel like, I don't know. Well, then again, Cinder Fall is the Fall Maiden, but she only acquired those powers because she killed the original Fall Maiden, who originally was named Autumn, but then all of a sudden they named her Amber. But we're not going to talk about that in continuity. We're like in like Ruby territory now. Now, what was the other show that you mentioned? Flash. I have not seen any of the I have not seen any of the superhero shows on CW. I have not since before the holidays when they had their holiday specials. So I really don't know what's going on in Flash. I don't know what's going on in Supergirl. I don't know what's going on in Arrow. I don't know what's going on with Legends. Um, but guess what's coming up soon? Black Lightning, and I can't wait. Like it's gonna be everything. I'm gonna do my recap. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. I'm really excited about that. Oh, recently China, she posted on her Instagram and shared a photo of Thunder, in promo photo of Thunder in her in her costume and stuff. I was like, "Oh my god, stop it." She's the one who's really getting me pumped up cuz she be posting stuff from the set and stuff, and I get my life every single time. And Black Panther is coming out next month. I'm definitely going to see that. I will take whoever I'm dating at the moment and go see that movie. I don't care who I'm dating. Am I dating? I don't think I'm dating. I guess I'm kind of seeing someone, but that doesn't really. Yeah, it is what it is. 2018, the year of love. Not really. But yeah, no, I can't wait until Black Panther. Then of course I can't wait until Infinity War. Yeah. I just hope, they're doing this Dark Phoenix with the X-Men. Lord Jesus help. Because I don't know what's about to happen with that. They are gonna end up doing all of this mess and it's gonna be irritating because I know that they're gonna mess it up. I know they are, because they already messed it up. They already messed it up. How do you mess up the same story twice? Like they're literally already heading for like a mess. Do you think that I can't see you? Show you guys. What are you doing? I thought you were leaving the room.
If you were leaving,
If I'm leaving the room, you're leaving the room.
I don't
Uh uh. Oh no 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 no.
know. No.
Jesus, I can't.
Yes, I can.
Anyway, that's gonna be
Anyway, that's great.
once Disney buys
Once
Fox, they
Disney
will rule
buys
the
Fox,
world.
they will rule the world.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
They own like everything now. Like Disney is
Yeah,
like,
Disney is like.
do you really? I'm gonna need you to leave.
I was just gonna.
I'm so upset
I
right
would say
now.
so. You're right.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
Stop. Do I have to call? I'm call. I'm
No,
call. I'm
no,
making the
no,
call.
no,
I am making the call.
no, 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 no.
You think everything is a game all the time?
No,
No.
I go. Okay, okay, I won't mock you.
Go sit down. Shoot,
Well, just joking with you.
Justin, but that's rude.
It's not rude. It's just okay. It's a little rude, but it's just really not.
I hope we get more JD in 2018. Oh my gosh,
You,
yes, because
you always mock me.
they get
You
but
always
had.
mock me.
But I'm on a live stream, Justin.
But you mock me. You mock me too. It's like, they do everything I say.
Okay. Yeah, no, June's Diary, they need help this year. They really do. They need a new label to sign them or something. He just wants some screen time. Well, he's gonna have to wait and get his own channel. I went to. Oh, how you missed JD at the Escape concert? Oh, that's sad. You went there for JD, but you missed them. Should have been on time. Anyway, I would be pissed too. Ouch. One person I cut out of my video was Stanaj, and it's just because nobody. Well, I mean, I don't know who knows him or not, but I saw him when he was at JoJo's concert, and he was pretty cool. The vibe was cool. Um, so I'm expecting something from him this year too. Anyway, I'm gonna let this go. It's been almost 90 minutes, and yeah, I need to get myself ready for this gifted. Although it's still, I don't know. Depending on how things go tonight, it still might just only be posted tomorrow morning because I might only have time to post it tomorrow morning. Because once things wind down in here, my mom is like, "Oh, get this for me, get that for me," and then I'm like, let me go." So I don't know. I'll watch it and then I'll make my notes and then I'll maybe record it in my room and then post it tomorrow, or maybe I'll post it. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. You'll know when you get it.
You're just tired.
I asked you the picture of No Money in My. Okay, thank you. And I'll go look at that and comment on it and retweet it. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great night. Okay, again, look out for my gifted review. We're back with that. And of course, in another week, we have Black Lightning coming. So stay tuned for that as well. Anyway, good night and take care.